guess what? It's me, Philip of Phillips Rhythmic Kitchen, baby. Everything is alright, uptight, out of sight, baby. Everything is alright, uptight, out of sight. I'm a poor young man from across the railroad tracks. Only shirt I own, I'm wearing on my back. But I'm the envy of every single guy, because I'm the apple of my girl's eye. When we go out stepping on the town for a while, my money's low and my suit's out of style. But it's alright, my clothes aren't new, out of sight, because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is alright, uptight, out of sight. She says, baby, everything is alright, uptight, out of sight, yeah. Come on, come on, come on, come on. She's a pearl of a girl, I guess that's what you might say. I guess her folks brought her up that way. On the right side of the track, she was born and raised in a great big old house with butlers and maids. She says no one is better than I know I'm just an average guy, no footballing hero or smooth down one. Got empty pockets, baby, I'm a poor man's son. I can't buy you all the things that money can buy, but I'll never make my baby cry. And it's alright what I can't do, out of sight, because my heart is true. She says, baby, everything is alright, uptight, out of sight. Hey! What's going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? It's me, it's Philip. I'm excited. I've been doing this all day long. Things are so crazy around my house. Looks like a studio, but guess what I decided to do? I'm gonna cook again. You know, I tripped out for a moment. I was like, okay, well, should I be cooking during this time where we're supposed to be conserving? I said, okay, let's just get smart about what I cook. So that's what I'm about to do right now. We're about to do some mushrooms. This is my own thought process. Just watch and see. You're with Phillips Rhythmic Kitchen, and I'm Philip. Sit back and relax. Let's go! Yeah, it's cued. I cued it. Okay, so listen. Here's what we're gonna do. First, we're gonna start with doing hygienical things, and we're gonna wash our hands. And I'm doing it like this because I want to make sure you understand that in the world we're living in today, we have to be clear and we have to be safe. Because I don't want to start, but we have a president. Oh Lord, have mercy. See, I'm a different kind of person. I'm going to be honest with you. I actually kind of respect, well, not kind of, I actually respect the office of the presidency. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of those folks who really does believe in the patriotic, I mean, I really like that. So it really just it points me when individuals do things that are contradictory. So anyway, enough of that. But here's what we're going to do. I've washed my hands, so we made sure we've taken care of that. All of the fruits and the things that I'm going to be using have been pre-washed, so no one has to be concerned about me contaminating anything. You know, I'm kind of dark. Watch it. Watch it. Does that help? Oh, it's the wrong light. It's the red light outside. Okay, how about that? Better. Oh, better. Hey, I heard you say something about black, man. Don't trip, man. Okay. So anyway, what we're going to do is this. We're going to do some mushrooms and yeah. And we're going to do the mushrooms with some tomatoes and some onions. We're going to put them in a pan, and we're going to do some things with those. And then we're going to take the noodles, and then we're going to pour the, we're going to use We're gonna use when I find it. Oh, we're gonna use tiki masala, given to me by Dawn. Thank you, Dawn. So here's what we're gonna do. This is my plan to use all of these ingredients, put them in a pan, and create this tiki masala mushroom dish. And then I'm gonna put I think I'm putting in a yam in the oven. Okay, so that's the plan. So here we go. So we're gonna first start with preparing ourselves to deal with the mushrooms. So I think what I'm gonna do is cut up the accoutrements to what I'm gonna be using with the mushrooms. Speaking of accoutrements. So I listened to what they said today about opening the government to make sure that the needs of the many were met and not concern ourselves with the needs of the few. And I gotta be honest with you, man, that's backwards. Come on now. That goes against even the movies that we're involved in. We do movies about odds. You know, we're going against the odds. There are too many of them and not enough of us, but damn it, we're going in. You know, Stallone made an entire career about going in there and hold on. See, okay. I do not own the rights to the music I just used a moment ago. That was exactly 6 minutes and 53, 54, 50 minutes ago. That's what I did. Okay, so here we go. So I'm a little disappointed. I'm just very disappointed. But I said, and then I started thinking, well, why are you going to start trying to do a cooking show? We were not trying to start it. We had already had the idea of doing the cooking show. But the cooking show was going to happen with my partner, Larry, of Video Web. Larry, he was going to, his idea for us to cook, me to sing, and for us to have someone come over and eat the food. But, then they said don't do that, so now we have to do it a little differently. So, I decided just to take the bull by the horns, both horns. I grabbed that bull, and I said, I'm just going to do it myself. And I have no idea what I'm doing, but we're going to figure it out ourselves, together. Just you and me. Well, I hope it's just you and me. I want like millions of people to be on this one. Anyway, so we already got the mushrooms done, and the onions done. I leave one onion out all the time because I just like to have it absorbed. And then I'm going to peel the tomatoes. Why am I going to peel it? Because my mother told me to peel the tomatoes for the black-eyed peas, and I just kind of like it. I don't know why. I don't know. If that's incorrect, please someone tell me. Don't really tell me. I don't really give a shit. No, tell me, because I don't want to do stupid stuff. But I like the idea of having a naked tomato. And a naked cookie ain't bad either. Yeah, okay, whatever. Okay, I have old humor. Some of you folks will not get it because you're too young for it, hopefully. Hopefully I have young people watching me do weird things on the internet. And you know what? I think I was made for this because this is really where my wheelhouse. Because y'all don't understand. I hear people saying things like, well, I have to think of different things. I don't have to think about nothing. I just... this stuff is going on all the time. See that? That's what happened all the time. Oh, that's funny. Think of that. I'm always thinking of something. So, one of them has to be funny. Now, not all of them are funny. I agree with that. Not all of them are funny. Some of them are just quite ridiculous. I burned the salmon crook Kevin's making noise. That's my favorite. I think that's hilarious. Okay, so we have the tomato naked, and I'm going to cut that up into bits and pieces. Now, I thought about this. Are you supposed to be using the same knife to cut things? Do I have to use different knives? I mean, it's just me eating it, but ordinarily, would you be using the same knives to cut up everything? I mean, not like meat, but this is all like, I'm using it for vegetables, so I have a vegetable knife. I got my first butcher block for Christmas. Thank you, Leslie. I got my first butcher block for Christmas, and I think it's pretty freaking cool because it has all these dang knives in it. It's got a lot of knives. So I like to use different knives, but I know that I had to figure out that it didn't come with instructions, and I didn't want to be like a weirdo going online going, which knife do you use? So I just kind of guess. And I think this is the fruit knife. I mean the vegetable knife. I think it's the vegetable knife because it looks rather, vegetable-y. Like you could whack up some vegetables. Like this is, I think, the peeling knife. It's like the core, because it's small enough so you can core things with it. And I think this is the knife for the vegetables. So there you go. Okay. All right. So we got the tomatoes and the onions cut up. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the mushrooms in there whole. Because there's too many to cut up. I could cut them up, but I ain't. So anyway, and something just is not right. Something is not right. Wait a minute. Something is not flipping right. I know. I know what it is. And for that, we need some more music because I don't got a libation. Oh, I got to have a libation. And what better song to sing when you get a libation? Whoa, mercy, mercy me. All things ain't what they used to be, no. Radiation underground in the sky. Animals that live nearby are dying. Yeah. Oh, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be, no, no. Where did all the blue skies go? Poison is the wind that blows from the north and south and east. Yeah, mercy, mercy me. Oh, things ain't what they used to be. Oh, it was such a simpler time back then, man. Drinking out the water hose. How many of y'all drink out the water hose? Good Lord. And now stuff is just insane, man. It's just kind of crazy. People doing weird stuff and saying weird stuff, and the idea that you would even think about saying to somebody else, your life doesn't matter. What the hell is going on, man? I don't own the rights to this music, by the way. Oh, it's gonna calm it down right now. Oh, that's so good. Okay. Ah, that's better. I am not. That's right. I'm not. I enjoy a little sippy. I ain't an alcoholic. So, now we've got that ready. So now we got to get up. You guys have to leave for a moment because I have to rinse the pan out. It's going to be away from the camera too long. Part 2. Bye.